What is good with you guys, man? Today I'm going to be showing you guys some brand new sniping filters in NBA 2K23 My Team. I've got a couple of filters lined up here that have been making me a ton of MT, and as you can see up on the top right, I am over 1 million MT right now, and I've been using a lot of these filters to go ahead and stack up MT. Before we get into it though, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this video, go drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So, like I said, these filters have helped me make a ton of MT, and I'm going to get straight into the first one here, and some of these filters are going to be pretty cheap, so people that don't have a lot of MT can use a lot of these filters, and some of them are going to be more expensive. We're going to start off here though with playoffs, and let me go ahead and show you guys exactly how much playoffs are going for. So as you can see, if you put it to 1950, these playoff cards are selling at 1950 within a couple of minutes usually, and yeah, that's usually what they're selling at. So essentially, you're going to be wanting to get these cards for under 1750. So basically, you probably want to set it to 1700 actually, and basically, it's going to be able to show up any playoff card on this filter for 1700 and under, and you can go ahead and snipe it and flip it for 1950 at least. Me personally, I was doing this last night, and I made a ton of MT off this filter. I was able to snipe certain cards, like for example, you're not only going to get cards that you can sell for 1950, sometimes you'll get lucky and pick up like a diamond or a pink diamond, and you can flip that for even more, so you can make thousands of MT on this filter, and a lot of people don't know the value of these playoff cards, so they put them up for cheaper than they realize they actually go for. So this is a good one to go ahead and try out, so try that one out for sure. It's a very good filter, and what you can also do with this though, this is really the main way that I make MT off this filter, is you could set the maximum bid to about 1000 MT, and what you can do here is go ahead and bid 1750 MT on all of these cards. As you can see, somebody else is doing it right now, it looks like, but I was able to bid on this one. Let's bid on a couple of these here at 1750, and again, if I win any of these with leftover MT, I'm looking at a ton of profit once I go ahead and flip it as well. So definitely go ahead and try to bid snipe these. That's really the main way to make MT off this filter. I'm just going to let you guys in on that. But anyways, let's get into the second filter here. Now, this one is actually a really, really good filter that I came up with. So you're going to want to set it to playoffs. You're going to want to put the position to point guard. And then you're going to want to put the color to Galaxy Opal, and you want to set the division here over to Pacific. Now, if you set it right here, as you can see, there's a lot of cards that are going to come up. Jordan Poole is not a snipe. Davion Mitchell is not a snipe. But Westbrook is a snipe because he evos up to a Dark Matter, of course, and he's over 100k. Steph Curry obviously is a big snipe as well. So you got Westbrook, you've got Curry, and then CP3 is not a snipe either. But you get Westbrook and you get Curry, and that's really all you really need for this filter. Instead of just searching for only Westbrook or just searching for Curry, you can go ahead and try to snipe both of these at the same time. So set the minimum buyout to 500, because again, like I said, a lot of people will be trying to hard scope only Steph or only Westbrook, but that's going to be less likely if you're doing them one at a time. But with this filter, you can get both of them on the filter, and the way I would do it here is, as you can see, there is a giant scroll. You're not going to want to wait that long to go ahead and scroll to the end, but if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's a yellow marker. You see that above the circle back button? There's a yellow line that shows how much cards are on the filter. Now, every time a new card is posted, that yellow line will be slightly moved over to the side. So you're just going to want to keep refreshing until you see the size of that yellow bar on the bottom change. The second you see the size of that yellow bar on the bottom change, you scroll over to the end and you go ahead and snipe either Curry or Westbrook. Trust me, it sounds very nerdy and stuff, but I have gotten a ton of cards by doing that. It's the best way to go ahead and do these scroll filters. So definitely try this one out. If you're able to get a Curry or Westbrook, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of MT profit. But anyways, let's get straight back into another cheaper filter here. This is going to be the diamond filter. I want to go ahead and tell you guys exactly how much these diamonds are going for. So if I hire up the price here to 1750, as you can see, every diamond at 1750 is being bought out basically instantly. And it looks like it might even be at like 1800, so you can really sell these for about 17 to 1800, but either way, you're going to want to be buying these at under 1500 or 1500 and under actually, and going ahead and, like I said, flipping, go ahead and check to see how much they're going for. When I last checked, it was 1750. There was like a couple cards out, but as you can see now, it looks like it might even be 1950. No, not 1950. So obviously, as you can see, you could tell by how long is left, not 1900 either, but possibly 1800 is what you can flip them for. But either way, buy them for 1500 and under, and go ahead and flip them up. And again, you can also bid snipe with these, which is obviously a very viable way to do it. Set the maximum bid to about 1K, and then go ahead and bid 1500 MT on these cards. And it looks like it's actually pretty uncontested, so you can go ahead and hop on that and flip them up for 17 to 1800. So go ahead and try that out for sure. Again, this is another good filter for people with not a lot of MT. But even with people that have a lot of MT, it's a good way to go ahead and make some solid profits. So definitely try that out. And then the next filter I'm going to show you guys, you do not want to miss this one, is going to be a collection sniping method, which a lot of people don't know that you can even do. So you head over to your collections here, you scroll down to NBA playoffs, and as you can see, you can go through these collections and try to snipe any of these cards by just clicking on their name and clicking yes. So for example here, this is one that I like to use and go ahead and try out, and I personally sniped a Joel Embiid on this filter, which I do have over here in my auction house, as you can see right there, by going ahead and using this filter. So what you're going to do here is you're going to start off on Celtics, and you're going to search Tatum, okay? And again, this is going to be another one where you're looking at that yellow bar on the bottom to see if it changes size. If it doesn't, don't even bother with the scroll. But so basically you're going to search Tatum, then once you search Tatum and if you see that there's no snipes up, you press circle, press R1, your right bumper, and you press X, then confirm it, and then you have Embiid. And you can go back and forth between these two like this and just look at the size of the bar on these and just see if you have a different size bar. If the bar size, like I said, does change, you can go ahead and scroll to the end and see if that card is, you know what I'm saying, going to be one that you can go ahead and snipe. As you can see, it looks like these Embiids are actually ending at 100K, which I might just go ahead and pick this up. Oh, I think it's because of the injury that he has. It said he might be missing game 1 of the second round. So, I mean, he's still worth the investment on 100K, no question about it. It's just you're going to have to be patient and wait for him to come back from that injury, which could take about a week or so. So that's probably why he's so cheap. I already have one, though, so I'm not going to pick up another one. But either way, this is still a solid filter. And then what you can also do here is you can move over to the Western Conference and do a similar thing here with the Warriors and the Clippers. Or actually, I mean, that was basically the filter we just did. So I would actually just say with the Nuggets and the Grizzlies. So you go here to Nuggets, Jokic. You're going to look at that bar size. If it doesn't change, you're not even going to scroll. Press circle, press the right bumper, go over to John Morant. Look at that bar size again. If it doesn't change, you just go ahead and keep going in and out of these two players and searching back and forth. Again, I have sniped numerous of these playoff cards from doing this. It's definitely worth the time and effort. If you sit on these for like 15 minutes, you're not only going to be searching one card. Like some people only search jaw though. Search jaw, search jaw, search jaw. But the way you can do it is you can also go ahead and look at multiple at a time, which obviously increases your chances of getting a snipe because you're able to look at both at the same time. So definitely try these out. Try that out. And you can also get creative with it yourself and try out maybe like other teams. Like you could do Westbrook right here. Even though I showed you a good Westbrook and Curry filter, you could do this as well where you go between Westbrook and Curry, and that means you would have less of a I mean, you can just do that if you wanted to do it instead of the auction house one, but they're basically the same thing. So yeah, you can definitely try that out. And I do have one more filter here to end off the video. Let's see if I won any of these cards. So as you can see though, hold up. One of these playoff cards I was telling you guys about, I was able to get with 750 MT left over, meaning I profited about 1800, or what am I saying, about 800 MT. And like I said, for these playoff cards, you can go ahead and flip them up for about 1950. I'm just going to sell this for 1900 though, because I already made a ton of profit off of it, so I'll sell it quicker like that. So yeah, that's a great thing that you can do, and as you can see, it does work out. If you made it this far, you know that for a fact. And it looks like I didn't win any of those diamonds though, but I want to show you guys the Ruby filter here. And if you did make it this far into the video, comment the word Ruby. Comment the word Ruby if you made it this far into the video. I want to see who made it all the way to the Ruby filter. And as you can see, these Rubies are selling for 1000 MT. It could take up to a half hour, so it is something you have to be patient with. But this is another really good one if you don't have a ton of MT. You're basically going to be wanting to get these for under 900, so you're going to be wanting to get them about 850 and under. So set the maximum bid to, or maximum buyout to about 850 and keep refreshing over and over again. And if you get one, flip it up for 1K and you can go ahead and make profit like that. Or you can also go ahead and bid snipe them. If you set it to like 750 and then you bid 900, it looks like you can actually win a lot of these cards. This is actually kind of broken. So if you made it this far, you're going to get a solid filter here. Let's go ahead and just bid snipe a couple of those. As you can see, it looks like I could be winning some of those with some leftover MT and making a couple thousand just off that. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Go ahead and leave a like on this video, and like I said, comment the word Ruby if you made it this far into the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I post my team videos every single day, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out, man.